Welcome back to Sports Talk with Moaz. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. With all of the elite young talent in the NBA, I wanted to make a top 10 list for the players I would want going forward for the next 5 years. At number 10, I got Cade Cunningham. The number 1 overall pick from the 2022 draft showed a lot of playmaking ability, shot making, and he has a good frame. I think he's going to turn into a superstar, and I eventually think that he does have a chance if he continues to progress to potentially be a top 5 player. At number 9, I'm going to go with Lamell Ball. This guy is a playmaker. He can shoot the ball. I think he gets his teammates involved. I think he's already proven that he can, make his team better. I think if LaMelo continues to improve his game, get better on defense, I think he has a chance to be one of the top 3 players in the league at one point. And he's only 20. I think he has a lot of flair. I think he does have a good work ethic, so I got him at number 9. Number 8, I'm going to go with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is above the last 2 guys just because of his athleticism. He was the number 1 pick in the 2021 draft. I think we saw a glimpse of Anthony Edwards in this playoffs. He shoots big shots. I think he's competitive. I think if he continues to work on his game, he's going to be a beast. I think he already is. He can hit that mid-range, that 3. I think he plays at all 3 levels. If he continues to work on his defense, becomes one of those lockdown defenders, he's going to be great. At number 7, I got the reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic. Guys, he dominated that series against the Warriors. He's 27 years old, so, for the next 5 years, he'll be 32. I think he'll still be great. One thing to watch out with Jokic is that, he needs to maintain his body because there are been, reports that after the season ends, he just goes back to his country and drinks beer and does stuff like that. I think if he continues to maintain his body, he has as much skill as anyone. He's not as athletic, but this guy is a difference maker. If you put him with, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, and get some more talent around him, I think he can be the best player on a championship team. At number 6, guys, I'm going to go with Joel Embiid. He has a lot of similarities to Nikola Jokic in terms of he's a big man, he's skilled, he might win MVP this year. I think he does play better defense than Jokic. He's only 27, or he's actually only 28 years old, so he's still fairly young. By 35 years from now, he'll be 33, so I think he'll still be in good shape. The one concern about Embiid is, can he stay healthy? At number 5, we're gonna go with Devin Booker, guys. He's 25 years old. He's proven that he might be the best player on the Phoenix Suns team. I want to see how he looks when Chris Paul is no longer on the team. Can he just be that clear-cut number 1 guy? I think the answer is yes. I think he does everything for you on offense that you want. I think he has a killer instinct in him as well. He can drop buckets with the best of them. I think, if he continues to become a better playmaker and improve, I think he has a chance to be a top 5 player. And number 4, I'm going to go with Ja Morant. Guys, Ja Morant, I don't think I have to say much. He's one of the most athletic, if not the most athletic guard in the league. He's like Westbrook in his prime, but I think he has a slightly better jumper. I think he's a little bit smarter. I love his composure. I love how he plays on the court. And I think he's more level-headed than Russell Westbrook. So just based off that, you guys, Russell Westbrook was an MVP. I think Ja has that potential. One day he'll be MVP. I do think for the next 5 years, his body will hold up, but after that, there are concerns. Number 3, I'm going to go with Jason Tatum. Guys, this guy, they just swept the Brooklyn Nets. He was the best player in the series that had Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. He's only 24 years old. He has the long 6'8" body. That's the, I think, ideal frame to play in the NBA. You're not too big. You can still be athletic. You can guard anyone, and I think Jason Tatum has all the makings of being a great player. If you just look at his progression, he's gotten better each year, and he's become a great defender now too. And he can score at all 3 levels. I have him at number 3. Number 2, I have Luka Doncic, guys. Luka is insane. I think, I'm not that old, so I didn't see Larry Bird play, and I think everyone says, this is probably what Larry Bird looked like. I think Luka can dominate any series. He's not the best defender yet. I think if he can improve on that end, he'll be better. I think Luka is clearly capable of being the best player on a championship team. I think the Dallas team needs to be a little bit more well-rounded around him. He's already, shown that he just beat the Suns in Game 3 yesterday, that he's progressing in this, he made it to the first round a few times. He, battled against the Clippers, which were a much better team, and now he's battling against the Suns, which are a better team. I expect him to lose this series, but I think if the Mavericks can put a good team around him, he's going to be a superstar, and he'll eventually be the best player in basketball at one point. And number 1, guys, it's Giannis, 2-time MVP, reigning champion, reigning Finals MVP. He's only 27. He still has an unbelievable body. I think he's going to continue to maintain that for the next 5 years. He'll be 32 and he'll still be dominating, I think, as good as ever. He's in the peak of his powers. He's the defensive player of the year. He can score at at will if he wants. He can just drive, dunk over everyone. He's a great playmaker. He rebounds the ball. I don't think there's much more you can ask for him. You know, obviously Giannis can improve his shot making and become a better three-point shooter, and I think there has been some improvement, but I have Giannis as number one just because in 5 years he'll be 32, and right now he's probably the best player in basketball already, and he's not that old, so I have Giannis at number one. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. You know, make sure you guys comment. Let me know what your guys' list is. Did I leave anybody off? I know there's going to be quite a few people that are mad at this list, but you know, I want to hear it. I'm here to take all the heat. This is what I do. We're going to talk. Let's debate. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and you know, thanks for watching, and go check out my YouTube channel if you're watching this on TikTok.